Now with us in the studio today is the Red Bull Dance Your Style Cape Town qualifier champion, Dance Your Style regional winner, Delron Davids. He is a dancing prodigy hailing from Johannesburg, and he's been selected to represent the Mother City in the upcoming national finals in Bloemfontein on the 28th of March 2026. And this is top dancers from across South Africa will be competing for the title of Red Bull Dance Your Style 2026. Delron, hi, welcome, welcome, welcome to the show. I'm going to be picking your brain today. I hope you're ready for me. You look like you're ready for me.
I'm very ready for you.
Okay, so Delron, I think let us start right at the beginning, and I'm sure it's a question you get a lot. But exactly how did you get involved in dance itself? I mean, where did you draw the inspiration for that? What was the starting point like for you? Or was it a journey across like many, many years and eventually culminated into where you are right now?
I think it's the amalgamation of everything.
Yeah.
Taking you back to where I started when I was 14, I think. But my sister always says I always was dancing before that. And I was like, no, I wasn't dancing. Like I was dancing at 14. So yeah, I can't really pinpoint it. No specific inspirations. I think it was just the music. My mom always loved playing music. My sister always played Sade in the house. So I think I grew up with a different connection to music. So I don't have the Michael Jackson bug. Everybody speaks about the Michael Jackson bug. I didn't have the Michael Jackson bug. Yeah. I think it just came. I really can't pinpoint it, but yeah.
Okay, interesting. And so I guess then one would say that it's something that you live and breathe every day, because it seems like it's such a part of you, the way you're describing it to me right now.
100%. I think my identity is dance. Yeah, I think I'm trying to also embody it more.
Yeah.
It has given me many opportunities. It's fed me. It is my bread and butter. So yeah, definitely, I would say it's a part of me.
So now getting back to the competition itself, I mean, was it tough on the day when you're kind of like standing there, and I mean you've been rehearsing, and you know your choreography off by heart, and so I don't know if it's like planned choreography. Do you do a bit of freestyle? How exactly do you do that combination when you find yourself, especially when you were faced with this specific competition? Yeah.
So the whole competition is kind of a freestyle competition. It's because you never know what music they're going to give you or what the music is going to translate.
But I'm sure you still plan a little bit, right?
No, not at all. So it was more so, on the day I didn't go there to win. I literally just went there to go have fun. And I had fun.
Yeah, and then you won.
And then I won, fortunately. But I didn't prepare anything. I try not to train for specifics. I just train in general.
Okay.
So I just keep consistently training. And if something comes up, I compete, and hopefully I get the W at the end, yeah.
So then you would be the kind of person that doesn't necessarily put a label on the fact that this is like my dance style and this is exactly how I do things. It looks like you like to just freestyle throughout everything that you do.
Yes, correct. So I don't, I try not to put myself in a box. I think if I say I'm a hip-hop dancer, there's a lot of things that's associated with hip-hop.
Yeah.
If I say I'm a house dancer, I'm a piano dancer. So I just like to say I love dancing. And whatever comes with it, I love the music, the style, the culture, the people. So yeah.
So I want you to tell me a little bit about what's coming up. I mean, you obviously are going to be performing, I guess, against a more tougher crowd, I'm assuming, more intense judges, because it's on a different level. And so what's the kind of preparation that you've been putting yourself through right now, just to get yourself mentally ready and physically ready?
Yeah, that's a good one. I haven't really given it thought yet. I've been busy. But if I have to, come up with something, it would kind of be, I think it's just a mental element. I'm not at home, but I've faced adversity, being from Joburg, coming to Cape Town. People not necessarily knowing me here that much.
Yes.
And still getting the W. So yeah, I think Bloem, I don't know Bloem. It's going to be in Bloemfontein. I don't know Bloemfontein. I think that's the only thing like right now is not thinking about to win, not thinking about I want to win, but just so like what's the culture musically, dance related in Bloem, and how can I connect with them? Because Dance Your Style is all about connection. Like you can be the greatest person, but if you're greatest dancer, but if you don't connect with the people in the room, if you don't make them enjoy watching you enjoy yourself, then it just doesn't translate. So I would say it's more a mental thing for me.
Yeah.
I think just maybe tapping into that world, the dance world in Bloem, if there is one, I'm not completely sure. And just Yeah, I think so.
Look, you look like you're a very carefree guy, and I admire the fact that you have a lot of positivity around you. But I
Appreciate
am
that.
sure that you've had a couple of challenges as well that has come your way. I mean, can you describe maybe one or two or three of them that have really impacted upon your life? Or even slightly impacted? I mean, these are all parts of our journey, right?
100%.
Yeah.
I won Red Bull Dance Your Style in 2019, and I made it to the nationals, and I got knocked out in the top 8. And I think those little bugs in my head is like, is it gonna happen again? Am I gonna get close again and lose it? And then I went through a dip where I wasn't competing in Red Bull at all because I was just like, maybe there's something missing. And I remember in 2019, I was very dead set on like really wanting to like prove myself and saying that, oh, I'm great and I'm this, and I want people to also like share that and recognize.
Yeah.
And I think that has been like dance related. The hardest challenge is also for me to get out of my own head, because at the end of the day, yeah, if I really say I love this thing, I can't constantly think about what it can give me only as a positive. So I try to stay positive around dance because dance, like I feel like my body listens to me, and if I dance and I'm negative about this thing
Then
that I
it's
do,
going- yeah.
I'm gonna be giving out negative energy. So yeah, it has been difficult. There has been a few bugs, especially now going to Bloemfontein. But I guess I lived and I learned during that.
Yeah.
And now it's like, even if I don't, God forbid, I don't get the W, I really want it.
Yeah.
But even if I don't,
Don't,
I
yeah.
know the crowd is gonna connect with someone else, and if they connect with that person, then I'm
That's-
happy for that person.
I love that. You've got such an amazing outlook on this. Like, I really do love that. If you were to give advice to anyone else that's like aspiring to get into the world of dance, I mean, what are the words that you know, the advice that you would part with and would give them? Especially if, you know, you're starting out. I think sometimes we're a little bit too hyper-focused on things, and so we do tend to be like, that is the thing that I must get, and I must get it now. And I think we do get a bit self-involved sometimes as well. And you don't strike me the kind of person that is like that. You have such a free way about you. And so is there any advice that you would give someone else that's maybe trying to get in and perhaps struggling?
Yeah, I think understand what dance is for you, because now in the age of TikTok, and you dance, some people dance to get popular.
Yeah.
Some people dance to get the views. They dance to get the following.
Yeah.
So I think start there. Just ask yourself, why am I doing this thing? Am I doing this thing because I actually want to do it, or am I doing it because it's popular? And it will get my friends will think I'm cool. People will think I'm cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that will be my starting point, and then from that, I would say understand what you're listening to. Understand the music. Understand
The story.
the story.
The
Like,
story.
have a reason.
Yeah.
You have to have a reason for everything. I think if you do stuff reasonless, I don't think direction doesn't. Reason is in direction, and I don't think if you don't have a reason, then you don't have a direction. So yeah. I would say.
Dalron, I mean, you're like wise beyond your years. It was so great chatting with you. Thank you so much for being here. But you're not leaving because there is something happening, people. There is something happening. I'm not going to tell you what it is. You got to stick around. Me and Lua, we have got some fun times coming up. Yeah. So stick around, and then you get to be a part of it. We'll see you right after the ad break.